This is Christy. Hi, Christy.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. And she deals with all the adoptions for the dog meat trade.
So hi, my name's Christy. I work at Soy Dog Foundation in Phuket in Thailand. I'm based here. And my role here is basically to focus on 1,100 dogs that we have at a purpose-built shelter in northern Thailand. The area is called Buriram. We have over 1,100 dogs rescued from the dog meat trade. So these dogs, majority have been owned by people, because you can tell when you go into the run and you see them, they're very friendly. You know, they want affection, they jump up on you. So we choose the dogs based on their temperament, and we take photos of the dogs. You know, we can do basic assessments on the dogs, and then we promote them, you know, worldwide. We adopt dogs to all, many different countries, America, Canada, EU, the UK. I've just come back from being at the shelter and we chose another 40 dogs for adoption. So we're busy promoting those to adopters now. If you wanted to adopt a dog and you're in Canada or America, the cost could be as low as starting from $450 US. That's for a family that would like to adopt one dog, and that includes the flight, the travel crate, all the vaccines.
That's a lot less than you'd think.
Yeah, it is. Microchip and sterilisation, that's all included.
That's really, really good.
So it starts at about $450 and goes upwards to around $600 is about the usual. That's flying with a passenger. So we have a flight volunteer program that we use to transport dogs all around the world.
So what does a flight volunteer do?
So a flight volunteer, we have two different options. Well, at the moment we have people that come to us and they have their ticket. So they show us a copy of their ticket and say, for example, they're going to Vancouver. We check the ticket and make sure the airline is compatible with the airlines that we use. We check the transit time and the length of the flight. And then what we'll do is when we get dogs adopted to Vancouver, we'll slot them in with the passenger. So when the passenger goes to depart, say from Bangkok, our staff will come with the dogs, check the dogs in with the passenger, check the passenger in, and then the passenger just boards the flight. And then when they get to Vancouver, they will usually they have a porter service Vancouver, and then the porter will help get the dogs, and they'll put them through customs, and then when they come out to arrivals, all the adopters will be standing there waiting.
So someone could just come on holiday and be a flight volunteer for the end of their holiday?
Yes, they could. I mean, we have airlines, for example, Eva Air, which is a Taiwanese airline, Thai Airways, KLM, Qatar Airways, Japan Airlines. These are some of the airlines that we use that are very good for transporting animals. Eva Air is actually very, very good. We use them a lot. So anyone can, if they want to help and they want to help get dogs home, they should contact us, and we have a database of flight volunteers that are willing to transport dogs, and there's no cost to being a flight volunteer. We pay all the costs for the dogs, and we do all the work, we all the check-in and paperwork and everything.
So they don't have anything stressful to do, paperwork, they just...
they just stand to check in, and our staff do everything, and we'll check them in as well, everything.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, and they bring the dogs. And so this flying this way lowers the price, and that's how we can get dogs to the USA and Canada, starting at about $450 up to $650. Dogs going to the EU and the UK is a bit more complicated. The cost is higher and the time frame is longer, but we can still get dogs there as well.
So it's not impossible?
No. No, the UK used to be our #1 country for adoptions, but it's now the US. But
Right.
It used to be the UK.
So how many sort of adoptions happen per year, just on average?
Last year we did 500 adoptions.
Oh wow,
500 adoptions. And also you have to take into consideration 85% of those were overseas.
Yeah.
You know, even though there's quite a thriving population of local people living on Phuket and also expatriates, the majority of them want a pedigree dog or a small dog, and so that is something that we don't have a lot of. We have Thai dogs, and so we market to our supporters overseas, and the response is always very good. It's amazing.
But you see a lot of photographs and the dogs are very similar, but when you come here and you take the dogs out, their personalities are all so different, so it would be definitely worth someone coming over here and just getting to know a whole bunch of dogs.
Sure. Sure, I mean, you know, a lot of our adoptions are done by volunteers who come.
Yeah.
And they go into a run and then they start to find a favourite and they start thinking, can I take this dog? So we do a lot of adoptions that way, but many of our adoptions, the vast majority, have never met the dog.
Yep.
So we communicate with them, they go through our screening process, you know, we have photos, we can send them videos, and that's basically how we do the majority of adoptions.
And a lot of people that have adopted a pet come back for more, don't they? We met a lady today that had adopted a kitten and then come back for a dog.
Yes, we do have, you know, second and third time adopters, which is great, you know. It shows to us that, you know, they're happy and the process is working well. But yeah, I mean, and it's the support overseas has been amazing. For adoption's amazing. And we have a very, you know, very good process. We have a follow-up system for all of our adoptions. So 4 months after the dog has left the shelter, we have volunteers all around the world who keep in contact with our adopters and make sure that everything's going okay, do they need any help, put them in contact with other adopters in their area. So we're building like an ecosystem.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Christy. That's
You're
very
welcome.
informative, and that's amazing what you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you.